With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there, and a first down. They'll run here with Pollard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. They'll try and run here with Spears. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Here we go, Jack.
The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action now with Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. DK to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready? Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
On first down, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4. of the gun, Ward. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. From the gun, it's Sanders. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns.
Sanders will throw it. A shot. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now, here comes the screen to Ford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll run with 4. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now, first down throw for Ward. That's complete to DK. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 23, here's second down and 7. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. To throw is Ward. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again is Ward. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll work now on second and 4. Now it's Ward. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing is Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
Come on.
They'll run once more with 4. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Sanders. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's Sanders to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now, Shador. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go.
To throw again is Sanders. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On 1st down, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain there of 11. 1st down for Tennessee. Ward to throw again. Downfield, it's Iomanner. And he's in. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5. Now it's Sanders. Here's a screen set up for 4. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good. For the Browns. 1st down.
He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
41-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Lightning,
A run straight ahead. That's Ford. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Shador. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. In there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 10-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
19.
Now Shador on 1st down. This one will be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Sanders. On the quick slant, that's Jeudy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
A give to Ford on the zone read. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard Brings up second and
Run
3.
it. Practice it.
Sanders will throw it. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now, Sanders. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tillman, touchdown, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. On first down, it's Ward. That's made right side by Iomanna. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the gun, here's Ward. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Ward now on third down. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, it's Robinson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. That one complete to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, Ward. That one caught by Iomanna. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one brought in by Iomanna.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To the air again, Ward. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titan first down. Throwing again is Ward. The throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
Again, it's Ward. That is caught. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Titans. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense and Jerome Ford getting set to take over once more. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Ford. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd down and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Sanders. Out to his right. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's earned it quick. Picking up the 1st down. Here's Ford. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Xavier Woods there on the stop. On play action, Shador. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Moving to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And as the season winds to a close, we show you some of the rookies in contention to be recognized as Offensive Rookie of the Year at NFL Honors during Super Bowl week. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Ward. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Ford. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he will score. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. And trouble on this extra extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. The Titans offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Now, first down throw for Ward. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Ward. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. This is an interesting decision. Up 7. They're going to try to go for 2 and make it a 2-score game. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sanders out to Jeudy. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Come on.
Now, Shador. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
On third down, Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, it's Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Ward. He gets that to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Ward. Forced out wide. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. The Titans sending out their punch as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Yeah. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get it.
On 2nd down, Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Ward. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, give to 4. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On the handoff, 4. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. As Shador on 1st down. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fanning. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Browns will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On first down, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. Pollard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Ford. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9.
Let's go now.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Titans offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. On the ground, it's Pollard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. Again, it's Pollard. And he'll take this one in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Titans will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now it's Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.